Little fucks. This is probably like they're not even looking at the prices. They're just like, whatever it costs, I'm in. And so yeah, the waiter like, I mean I swear he was giving me the flirty looks and eyelash batting every time like um,
Oh,
he asked if what kind of water we wanted.
Wait,
Tap or sparkling.
sprinklings.
okay.
Yep. See, that's
Yeah,
when you know you're already in a kind of a fancier place.
yeah, yeah. So
When
then,
there's two types of water.
exactly, yeah. Both my coworkers picked water, the tap water, and I picked sparkling. So he looks at me and he's just like, he's got a nice little smile going on. Yeah, this guy. Yeah. So he starts looking at me for every decision that's gonna be made.
Oh,
And he describes the entire menu,
oh,
which was good because its descriptions weren't great. It had things like, um, see, platter 1, 2, and 3, and he had to like there was nothing else. Just platter 1 was like $300. Platter 2 was like $400. Platter 3, $600. And we're like, oh, that's a weird scale you got going on there. What's going on here? It's like, all right, so let me just describe platter 3 because that's like everything. And he starts listing off like 16 different seafood, like mussels, scallops, oysters, and then also he gets into a couple different types of fish sashimi, and then um, he
what
gets
the?
to a whole lobster, and it's just like, this table doesn't look big enough for what you're describing. It's like the whole thing's like really geared to sharing. We'll just
Yeah.
fill your whole table, and you'll just eat whatever you want. And then like in the middle of like describing all this food, he's like, and we have no more reservations for the night. Nobody else is going to be nobody's scheduled for your table, so you can have the rest of the night. We're open till 3 a.m. I'm like, wow,
Oh, cool.
story.
So it was like a hibachi?
No. It was a I want to say it was kind of a French restaurant. Just it had French food, and
Yeah.
it was all going to be like. Well, I can tell you what we ended up ordering and how that was to give you a relatively good idea.
So you go.
Yes. All right, so we didn't go with the seafood platters. We went with these other discrete items. The first one was individual. Yeah.
Okay.
Um,
I've never
uh,
heard food described as discreet.
yeah, just like separate items, each individual. Like there was, like the list of appetizers. You just pick one appetizer here and one
I
entree.
don't know. I just thought it was going like
yeah.
really sensual. So I was like, okay.
Oh, there's also indiscreet where it's like, yes.
Wow.
Right. But anyway, so we picked this mushroom toast appetizer and an elote corn, and then a steak, a pork chop, and stewed scallops. Okay, so that's what we ended up. Oh, missed one. A whole. Sorry, this isn't the place we got the steak. It was a whole fried black bass.
Oh,
Whole, like head and tail connected.
nice.
Yes. And yeah, okay. So then we get the mushrooms first, and it's oyster mushrooms and one other type of mushroom I don't remember. And it's on what was described as cornbread, but it was just this crisp, thin layer. It was definitely cornmeal, but it was crispier than cornbread would be.
Like a cracker?
But you got to think like gourmet.
Yeah, higher end.
Yeah, but it was definitely meant to be a base that you could cut and everything on top of it, and then it had a foie gras sauce all around it. So that's what it was soaking up, and the mushrooms on top, and it just and like a creme fraiche dollop, and either chives or baby spring onion, chopped fine and sprinkled on top. So again, like super gourmet, small portion on a relatively big plate, and decorated. Yeah, and then we finished that pretty quick, and take away that plate, and all the rest of the plates come, and it really is. It fills up our whole table, which is a small table, and yeah, the fish is on its side. It's sitting up. It's curled into a bit of a circle, so that it has a way to stay up. And it's covered in a bunch of decorative, like specially cut radish pieces, like thin sliced and in intricate shapes. And like there's endive and arugula and a bunch of stuff. Maybe I can't identify everything. And then it had the pork chop also was kind of covered in a bunch of stuff, and it was super tender for pork chop. And the seared scallops, there was only 4 included, and then another type of sauce and dipping bits, and super gourmet, tastes pretty good. And okay, then their cocktail list was this book that I think there were like 16 different options or so, and there weren't like, there were names to the cocktails, but there wasn't like an ingredient list or description. It just had a list of 3 adjectives that were like talking about the ambiance, like spirited, energetic, lively.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright.
I'm freaking here. And I picked something, and it ended up being a version of a Manhattan, which I was happy about, but it was with a mezcal instead of rum.
Yep.
Yeah. Or wait, whiskey. Rye whiskey.
Yep.
Yeah. So it definitely was significantly different, but interesting and tasty. Then for dessert, there were really only 2 options. There was like a cannoli and cannoli with coffee ice cream, and a meringue panna cotta something. I heard panna cotta and thought, I want that. It was different than I was expecting, because panna cotta is usually a cup of like a custard, and almond and custard. This definitely wasn't that. It was mostly a meringue with a creamy middle over a crunchy like peach cobbler crumble.
Okay.
And it had around it several miniature pickled strawberries.
Oh.
And I've never had something like that before, and it was interesting.
I think you need mech kills.
Enjoyable. Mech kills?
Didn't you?
No,
that was one of the
we
reasons why we're here.
We needed to kill the 3 necromechs. And we got the 3. It's completed.
Oh.
The rest is kill it with fire.
Oh, okay.
And might as well do it a vault.
Okay, sorry.
Anybody else having trouble killing this thing in the corner?
Yeah, but my Ayanga's just rank 6.
So you definitely found a high-end restaurant. Like that's not a normal restaurant. I'll tell you. Like,
Yes, correct.
like everything you said, I'm like, yeah, that me and that place would not do well because I don't. Like, yeah, food's good, but I'm gonna hit somewhere else up just so I can finish eating.
So, I like strawberries, but what do pickled strawberries taste like?
Still sweet, but it plays up the sourness.
The sourness, yeah.
And it changes the texture. It does get rubberier. So they become dense and rubbery. It's a bit more sour, but still sweet. Strange, but enjoyable.
Yeah, they have to balance out your custard, or the what they had. But
It's only a tiny little bit. The meringue itself was good. It was crunchy and sweet, and
yeah,
the panna cotta was just this tiny little layer underneath it. And
yeah.
it's just custard.
So it's just a layer of it. Okay.
Yeah. Calling it panna cotta was misleading.
Oh.
What I got, I enjoyed. It was not what I expected.
Yeah.
And then yeah, we were hanging out there a while. We getting the check-in moving. Then again, we got a taxi, and the guy that chose the restaurant that seemed like he was hipping with it, let me know that his phone was dead. That's why he couldn't like keep track of things and didn't know where the hell we were going or anything like that. Because he let his phone die, and he's been sweating buckets this whole time, just trying to keep it chill. And
It's really saying, hey guys, I'm not 100% know where we're going, but we're gonna have to just kind of go with it.
yeah, so he was all like, if you could like get us an Uber, that would be real swell, and I would stop worrying so much. But then there, like, as we were walking toward a busy street, a cab turned its lights on, and it was just like, these guys need a place. I need a way to get to a place.
Just flagged it down.
Alright, it's teardrop, 6 diamonds. Teardrop. It's. Oh, you didn't get the first one yet?
No, I did already. You don't have to actually wait for it. You can just do it.
Oh, son of a bitch. Who's doing it then?
I'm doing it. Just hold on. You don't have to actually wait for them to all go away.
Yeah.
You can just do them while they're up on the thing. Would you stop shooting the fucker?
I didn't do it. Ah, son of a bitch. It's glitched. There we go.
There we go. So what did your bill end up coming to? For that place?
It was 320.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
So why didn't you guys just go to your hotel first?
Because we were hungry.
Well, I know that, but they could have directed you to a place near your hotel that would have been open. That's their
No,
job.
there wasn't.
It had to have been.
No, because we were near the airport, and there
Yeah.
were no things open. Like, the things that are open on a Sunday, late at night.
Oh,
were
you
all
were on
downtown.
Sunday. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought you were there. I didn't know you were there on Sunday. Late Sunday. Like, yeah, no, that sucks.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
I'm real glad he was prepared. On this place, for sure. Uh, but yeah, so we ended up like with this cab driver. I just show him the address. There's definitely more than one of the name of the hotel. There's a couple different locations. So again, no GPS, just heading in a direction, hoping it's the right one. And sure enough, yes it was. Also, we had another coworker that we were meeting up with and was going to host us make our hotel arrangement.
Oh, yeah.
Reservations. So we get there, I'm like, okay, one, I'm hoping this is the right hotel. And two, I hope, even though our host isn't here, that we can, get our rooms. Lots of hope statements. Don't like in that situation. And yeah, we do get there. I walk up, I said, we got 3 separate reservations, and they're like, oh, this name? Yeah, how'd you know? They're the only 3 reservations left open. Like, oh, cool. Neat. Alright. And the room was nice, fine. Cool. High end. And we're meeting up with our host early in the morning. So we get the continental breakfast from the hotel. It's pretty sad. And we're getting on the road, driving 2 hours to Rivière de Lou.
Yeah.
And